Mount Hood National Forest, Oregon. And near the Oak Fork Campground area. Beautiful access. This is a day use area. Pretty epic picnic tables, if I don't say so myself. Look at that. It's pretty cool. Got the beautiful Timothy Lake. A little bit of a fog, ethereal mist in the air. And we're seeing our 3 day use picnic tables in this particular section. This is not an exhaustive list of all the day use picnic tables at just Oak Fork Campground. There's actually several along the trail as well. Picnic tables right up against the water and benches. Pretty cool in memoriam benches. And that's just Oak Fork Campground. There's actually 7 campgrounds up and down this epic area. So pretty impressed by the amount of shoreline fun can be had in this area. And here's a bit of a paddler's delight area. Try not to run into that hole. That's either the periscope of a submarine that has been beached or a pole for protection. I'm going with the second one. And look at that. Very beautiful Timothy Lake. Continue to hike along. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. The mighty Timothy Lake. As we continue to hike along. Doing a 13-mile shoreline loop today of mighty Timothy Lake. Completely circumnavigate this beautiful mountain of forest lake, Mount Hood National Forest. One of the other cool things about this hike, in addition to just getting a lot of beauty of the lake and the forest, is you get to hike by 7 developed campgrounds. So if you're a camping aficionado like I am, you get to scope out the very best spots, which I have been doing. I've actually done some video reviews of a few of the cherry-picked best ones right on the shoreline. So I enjoy that aspect as well. Today is May 25th, 2022. It's actually 2 days until the start of the official camping season. Gosh, look at these. Talk about a couple great day use spots. Come over here and take a look. Look at that. It's pretty darn epic. In the Oak Fork Campground section, day use area, and this is a picnic table of that section. I'm gonna stop and just admire the incredible, beautiful ethereal views I'm enjoying. A little bit of a cloudy fog mist going on. It has been sprinkling on and off. This has got a certain feel of serenity, relaxation, and tranquility. I'm here at Timothy Lake, Oak Fork Campground, Mount Hood National Forest, and hiking down to Shoreline. I stop up here and take a look. Look at this. Loving the shoreline. This is quite beautiful. Mighty Timothy Lake. And look at that. That is gorgeous. Look at that fog moving in. That is beautiful. Spot 9, Oak Fork Campground, Timothy Lake, Mount Hood National Forest. A nice long driveway here, suitable for big SUV, maybe a trailer, maybe a small RV. And let's take a look. You got your picnic table, your fire pit. I'm gonna step down here. Let's check out the privacy lines. You do have 2 other camping spots. You have to see picnic table, so that's not ideal. Right here, straight away, this is actually the shoreline loop, 13-mile shoreline loop for Timothy Lake. So you got hikers moseying on by. Check out the lake access, because I'm a kayaker. So being able to enter and exit the lake conveniently is a top priority for me. Maybe the best kayak access is actually a little beach over here. Check out. Yep, it's over here. So you'd have to step over this log. It looks permanent to me. And drag your kayak over here. This isn't a bad beach once you get over here. Pretty epic. Actually a pretty nice beach. And you can kayak the mighty Timothy Lake. Spot 11 here at Oak Fork Campground, Mount Hood National Forest, Timothy Lake. Decent parking, good enough for an SUV, maybe a small RV, depending on your length. Got a picnic table and a fire pit. It's a bit exposed. You got the road right there and camping over there. Probably the best part of this side is look at this water access. It's relatively flat too. You got a couple little trail goblin roots that you got to watch out for. But beyond that, it's a pretty straight walk right over to the lake. I'm an avid kayaker, so lake access, entry and exit is critical for me when finding a good camping spot. So I like to right from my site. So here you got your beach. And we pan over. Not a bad little beach as far as access. You can see it's pretty flat, so this doesn't feel at all dangerous. You don't want to have to go down a steep precipice to get to the water. So pretty good water access as far as that goes. I will also add right here, literally right here, is the Shoreline loop, 13-mile loop that goes around Timothy Lake. So you will have people hiking there and there through this area. So, and there's no privacy here to your picnic table. So I'd say picnic table and fire pit a bit exposed, both from the road and from the trail, but you do get really good premium lake access if you have like a kayak. So, well, like most things in life, it's a trade-off. I would say not the best site I've seen in the Timothy Lake complex. There's 7 developed campgrounds in this area. Spot 12 here at Oak Fork Campground, Mount Hood National Forest, Timothy Lake. Got a spot for a decent sized SUV, and a couple of steps down here to your picnic table and fire pit. One thing right away I can notice is I don't like how exposed this is, because you see this is the road right here, and there's really no tree or cover. You're kind of completely exposed right here. Also beside us here, if you can see that sign straight ahead, is actually access to the lake for trail hikers. So you're gonna have cars driving behind you, people walking to the left. I do appreciate these step downs. These are high quality, makes it a little safer. Probably the third privacy drawback, not to completely dog on the site because it's a decent site, is this right here is actually the Timothy Lake Shoreline Loop, 13-mile loop, going that way and that way. So you'll have people hiking right here next to your campsite. So you're kind of triangulated between the road, the trail to the right of us, the trail access to the right of us, and the trail I'm standing on. Not the best privacy, but in the plus column, look at this lake access. I'm a kayaker, so I like to be able to have good access, entrance and exit with my kayak from my site. So this is pretty darn good lake access. This is flat, and this would be very easy to drag my kayak into. So the lake access is premium. I'm loving the ethereal, foggy day. Today's May 25th, 2022, 2 days before the start of the season. So I would say privacy, not great, but lake access, great. So it's a value system trade-off.